Today, I want to share mantras versus New Year's resolutions. People often ask, do New Year's resolutions even work? Right? And what's the difference between New Year's resolution and a mantra? And what are some ways that you can actually help increase your success? Welcome. I'm Faye Epps.
And I'm Joel Epps.
I'm a nutritionist, a holistic health coach, and an essential oils educator. And today I want to answer those questions. And by the end of this video, hopefully you'll have some ideas of what you would like to do. Make sure you stick around to the end because we have a little gift for you to help make it easier for you to create your own mantra and New Year's resolution.
All right.
Yeah. So first, what is a resolution? Just so we're all on the same page. Traditionally, it's when you decide to change an undesired trait or habit or behavior, right? And resolutions tend to be very specific, and unfortunately, they often set you up for failure because there's really no plan. It's kind of like a wish,
Yeah.
kind of like wishful
Wishful
thinking.
thinking, yeah.
And unfortunately, about 80% of people who make New Year's resolutions actually fail to follow through within 30 to 90 days. And, before the pandemic, when we were going to the gym, we would always notice, right? January, the gym is packed. We'd always get a little irritated because we couldn't get on a machine, right? And then we'd have to remind ourselves, oh, don't worry, by February, it'll be fine,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
And sure enough, by February, parking lots empty, machines are available, right? So that unfortunately is the
Nature, huh?
yeah, kind of, what happens. And so, why is the failure rate so high? You might be wondering. Well, one, reaching your goal is a process. And often when we make New Year's resolutions, we make it like this absolute, like, commitment that it's just going to happen. So to speak, right? And you know what I'm talking about. But really, it's a journey of many small steps. And most people, though, really don't make a realistic plan to reach those long-term goals.
That's right.
Right? It's just, I'm going to eat healthy,
hmm
right? Or I'm going to go to the gym every day.
I'm going to lose 20 pounds.
Right,
hmm
right? And nothing wrong with those goals. However, there's no plan behind it, right? So resolutions often become a source of stress also. It's like one more thing to think about or one more thing on your to-do list, and there hasn't been the thought put in to how to work this into a routine that you already have. Now, the last thing is often fear of failure. And so you keep these resolutions to yourself. But studies have shown when we elicit the support from others, so meaning when we share what our goals are with others, we're more successful. And when we have this support system, they can help us be more accountable, which helps us be more successful, right? So, what's better? Well, I recommend using a mantra or mantras plus resolutions.
Mm.
So, what's a mantra? Man means mind, and tra means instrument. So, you put
Mm.
mantra together, and it's mind instrument. So, really, what it is helping you have the mindset to be successful. And we know that when you get into the right mindset, you're more likely to follow through on those goals that you've set for yourself. Also, a mantra can help you actually stay aligned with your goals because it's just helping as a reminder of what you're trying to achieve.
hmm
right? So when those little setbacks happen, it helps you really stay on course. Think of it kind of like that North Star, that guiding principle or theme that's helping you stay on track, even when you experience small setbacks, which are bound to happen. Now, you want your mantra to be simple and inspiring. Simple and inspiring, and help you make those beneficial choices that are going to help you get closer to your goals. Okay, we invite you to join us in creating a mantra. And what we have decided to do for this year's theme is to choose the power to be blank, you fill in the blank, in 2023. The power to be in 2023. Now, I have chosen two different mantras, one for business and one for personal. So my personal is the power to be healthy, happy, and fit in 2023.
Those are three things.
You can combine.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Healthy, happy, and fit in 2023. And my business mantra is the power to be bold, brave, and committed in 2023. Okay. So, how to make your mantra stick? Here are a few suggestions. One, since most of us use our phones frequently throughout the day, you could create a nice little background with your mantra. So every time you go to use your phone, you're reminded of your mantra.
Yeah.
Two, you can put your mantras on sticky notes and put them all around the house, like on your computer, maybe the bathroom mirror, maybe in your car.
Maybe
if
in
you
the kitchen
spend
sink.
right, or in the kitchen. That's right. So all around to just help you remember. There was a study done with Harvard College students having to do with setting goals, but having reminders that they looked at several times throughout the day. And those that made goals and actually looked at them frequently throughout the day were much more likely to achieve their goals. And in fact, what they found were that only about 3% actually did it, but that 3% cumulatively, well, that 3% that did it made more money in their career than the 97 other percent combined. So this is the power, because it's a form of visualizing. We're creating an image of our future self, and when we keep reminding ourselves of that, we are subconsciously making more choices that support those goals.
Nice.
Nice. Now, three
And
other
actually,
things.
we're consciously making choices that are
Yes.
supporting that goal.
Yes,
Yeah.
and ultimately it
Right.
becomes subconscious.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, third thing you can do if you are like arts and craftsy, which I'm not, but if you like
If you
to
are.
if you are, you can make a nice piece of art with your mantra and then put that somewhere in your house where you see it constantly, regularly.
Okay.
4, share your mantras with others so that they can help support you and be accountability partners for you. And 5, you might like to start either a daily or weekly mantra journal and use this journal as a way to brain dump all the ways during the day that you honored your mantra. And also use it as a way to brainstorm ways that you can continue to honor your mantra in the future. So you're looking at what you've done and what you can do. And again, what's that doing? Reinforcing. Yep, your mantras and those little decisions that you make on a regular basis that are easy to do, but also easy not to do. So this is keeping it in the forefront of your mind, so you're more likely to do it.
Yeah.
And it's that cumulative effect over time that's going to help you reach those goals that you have set for yourself.
Hmm. So do you use these mantras in conjunction with your goals?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So think of your mantra as your big theme.
Okay.
It's like that guiding North Star
Mm-hmm.
where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can still set goals, but make sure you create a plan,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And goals change over time,
Mm-hmm.
right? As you reach a goal, then you're going to set a new goal. But your theme is going to be consistent through all those goals,
Okay.
right?
So can you give us a little example of what a mantra might look like in a goal to support it?
Yeah. So, for
Okay.
instance, personally,
Mm-hmm.
to be healthy, happy, and fit. So that involves a few different goals.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, well, but they're all related.
Okay.
So I want to get back into exercising regularly. I had an injury, so I've been off for 10 weeks now, and I want to get back into it. Now, ultimately, my long-term goal is to exercise at least 5 days a week
Mm-hmm.
for 40 to 60 minutes
Each day.
each day.
Okay.
It would be unrealistic to start with that goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And just to say I want to exercise more, how do I know if I'm really doing that, if
Mm-hmm.
I'm reaching my goal or not?
Mm-hmm.
So my short-term goal right now is at least 3 times a week on the exercise bike for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
And so that's my short-term goal. It's specific. It has specific time frame, specific duration,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Specific frequency.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to keep that for, let's say, depending on my physical therapist and what she says do, but maybe that's for the next 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I can increase to 10 to 15 minutes
Mm-hmm. Okay.
for 3 times a week,
Right.
right?
Right.
So my goals are going to change, but it's all within that theme of being healthy and happy and fit.
Right. So you see your mantra throughout the day, or you repeat it to yourself whenever you see it pinned up on your
Yes, and it's
walls or
going to
whatever.
make me more likely to also remember that's right. My goal is to be healthy and happy and fit,
Right.
and I have a goal. I made a commitment
Mm-hmm.
to exercise.
There you go. And so when the time comes for you to do it, you've already scheduled it, so you've kind of blocked out the time, and
Yes.
you're likely to do it, which means you are accomplishing your mantra, which now is supporting your goal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And likewise, if for some reason I don't, I am still committed to being healthy, happy, and fit.
Right.
So even when I don't make my goal,
Mm-hmm.
I know I've still worked towards
Right.
my commitment. So
Exactly.
it gets us out of the mindset of all or
Or nothing.
nothing.
So as opposed to I'm going to lose 20 pounds
Right,
as a resolution, with no plan,
right,
no support,
right.
and as soon as you don't do it, well, if you're not doing it every day, you might just say, you know what, I didn't do it last month, so forget it.
That's
I'm
right.
done.
And let's say, along with that exercise, the other piece is, being healthier with my food choices. Again,
Mm-hmm.
I need to make specific goals
Mm-hmm.
because what does healthy with my food choices mean?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say I take one habit. I want to get back into the habit of drinking at least 3 water bottles full of water.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say I've gotten out of the habit and I'm only doing one. Okay. Well, I want to honor the process. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to make sure I drink every day at least my 1 bottle
Mm-hmm.
full of water.
Mm-hmm.
And then after those 2 weeks, maybe I'm going to go to 2 water bottles of
Mm-hmm.
water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
But
Good.
if I don't do it every day, I know again, my theme, my commitment is to be healthy, happy, and fit. And so I can honor myself in working towards that, even if I'm not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Right.
can still feel good,
Good.
right?
Yeah.
So we hope that this has been helpful. If it is, give us a heart or a thumbs up. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you can receive the notification for new videos each week. And if you would like to have a list of samples for your mantras, a list of words to help you create your mantras, put mantra in the comments. And we
Yes.
we will be able to get that to you. And we invite you to join us in coming back and in the comments, write your mantra, write your power to be mantra. We're going to have a little drawing when we'll choose from everybody that enters and shares their mantra. And we'll have a drawing for couple of lucky winners, and you will receive a beautiful essential oil or oil blend from our treasure box
Sounds like
to
fun to
help you
me.
start the 2023 off to a happy, we hope, and healthy start.
Can't
So,
lose, can't lose.
yep. So remember, give us some hearts or thumbs up if this has been helpful, and comment with your mantra. And if you'd like some help, put mantra in the comments, and we'll get you this list of words to help you come up with your own power to be mantra.
All right.
As always, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. And until then,
Peace out.